And then we're gonna get an extra offspring because of Delny, right? And then that's gonna be 2, 4, 6 damage plus another 6. That's 12, right? These all hit twice, right? That's 6 damage alone right there with another 6 to crack. How much damage is this actually? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, it's definitely GG's. It's definitely GG's, man. They give us a nice... Yeah, these are gonna hurt really, really bad. Get down to Vine Lasher. GG's. Number 25 on the ladder, and we beat him with our stupid lizard deck? Oh my god, that's crazy. We have zero business beating an opponent like that. All right, guys, we have a deck list for you today. This is a crazy one. I don't even know where to start with this thing, but basically we're lizards for the most part. There are some bats in here today, but we are focused mostly on lizards. Now, the typical lizard game plan, we're going to be missing out on a few key pieces here today because we are replacing those key pieces with Delny. If you guys don't know, Delny allows you to double up all of your triggers for every ability on all of your creatures with powers 2 and less. That's crazy. When you have lizards that do a plethora of things for you, like dealing damage, you know, discarding cards from the opponent's hand, dealing damage on the lands being placed on the field, drawing you cards, it's a good place to be. Now, typically there are some lizards with powers 3 and greater that also do some really interesting things for lizards, where I feel like it just kind of makes the deck fizzle out. If you replace that with Delny, there's no fizzling out, man. We're going to be drawing extra cards with our Augur. We're going to be drawing extra cards here with our Mentor. We're always going to be refreshing our hand, and we're going to be doubling up on all of those effects with Delny. Now, we threw in the bats because they're a good replacement for those bigger lizards that you're cutting out of the build, and they give you more synergies with the Rock Collar. The Rock Collar is going to allow you to deal damage and gain life. And if this double triggers off of the Delny, you're going to be gaining a lot of life in those aggro matchups. That's a big deal. And it meshes really well with the entire build because all we have are bats and lizards. Now, getting Delny out is actually easier than you might think because we have mostly just red and black lands. That's pretty much the entirety of the build. But we do have a couple Fabled Passages to trigger the Vine Lasher, which can find us white. Or we can even use one of our Cavern of Souls that we don't use for a lizard to just name human. That'll take care of Delny as well. So there's a couple of ways you can get it down, but I'm telling you guys, we shouldn't have won as many times as we did with this build, and we were beating some high-numbered Mythic players. So I guess enjoy. We'll see you at the end. Peace out. All right, guys, today's deck list is a little bit ambitious to say the least, and we are coming off of a really good video, the Boros build that, you know, we were winning a lot of games. So I don't expect the ladder to be very kind to us today, but we're gonna try, you know, we're gonna try to get some really fun Delny combos going here with the lizards. But we see a cut down right away. That's tragic. It's a great card. That's a great card. All right, so we got a blue-black deck that's running cut downs. Probably gonna be a control deck or rats. It looks like maybe. Let's go human here. Resolve the Delny. Gosh, please stay alive, Delny. They didn't have a 2-mana kill spell for instant speed there. That's good. Okay, I can live with that. At least there's a chance here to get something rolling. Do I really want to commit the Augur here and start taking a boatload of damage, or do we want to just hit their hand for 2 cards here? Part of me wants to just hit their hand for 2 cards. Let's go. I don't get to choose those cards, which is really the problem I'm having with this play. Had I been able to deal some damage, we might be good to go, but that's good. I definitely would have taken that card. And if it's a really tough choice, I would imagine, because if you're throwing away a devious cover up and then or deadly cover up, sorry, in a land, okay, I guess you did need a 5th land drop to play it. All right, so this cannot be blocked. Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. I could have attacked in there to then make my choices with the Warlock. I forgot this being 3 power and this can't block. That's a boneheaded move on my part. Still learning the deck here, guys. My apologies. All right, so this is good. Let's deal the damage. We're gonna get double claw hits here. And we will play out the Gecko. Gecko triggers twice. We get to get 2 of these augers down. And we get to pump this up. That's a pretty good turn for us right there. Delny really coming through and shining hard here. Honestly, I'm glad they took out one of those because these are going to hurt, especially when they double trigger this many times. It's a bit of an experiment for us here to run this card, but we do need some card draw, so. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so we start with this, of course. Of course. We get double triggers on the Vine Lasher, by the way, with double offsprings. I mean... Can you say good games here? I mean, yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. And keep in mind, they can't block anything here. Double up on the claw. I mean, that's ridiculous. Okay, this was actually a really good game. I'm not gonna lie. Aside from me forgetting the fact that the rats can't block because Delny's passive ability and not allowing power 3 or more to block, that was a really good game. That was a lot of fun. All right, we're getting the hang of this, I think. All right, the opponent goes first. I've got a really good looking hand here. Delny is in the hand. We got a white source potentially. I think I'm gonna keep this. How do I start this off though? Do I get down the claw right away or do I try to crack this fabled passage here for... No, I think I gotta get the claw down right now, right? Start pumping out that damage. Might have to just wait here on the Delny. We'll see. All right, a talent will drop one of the bats. We don't need that many. There's the white source. That works really well. All right, I will be getting this down. I know it's kind of a waste this turn. We're gonna exile something for no reason. I guess I could have played it post-combat, whatever. But we exile some cards here. It is what it is. And it's a Gix, okay. A Gix. Well, Delny allows us to get the damage through as we learned from the previous session there. We're gonna go ahead and hit him for double the claw. Double the mentor triggers. We don't really care. We're losing a lot of really good cards here though. Man, they really took some of the best out of there, didn't they? You can draw a card, I don't mind. Just don't have a kill spell for the Delny, please. All right, that's fine. We're still getting our damage through, so we're happy. All right, there's a good chance we can draw into potentially a Vine Lasher, and if we do, the Fabled Passage is gonna be pretty epic. So we'll start out with an attack here, which is gonna double up on the claw. Bang, bang. That's a lot of damage they take here. Now we're looking for a Vine Lasher. There's one. And a Rock Collar, sure. So Vine Lasher, we're gonna hit for a copy. This is gonna be kind of crazy. And then we're gonna get an extra offspring because of Delny, right? And then that's gonna be 2, 4, 6 damage plus another 6. That's 12, right? These all hit twice, right? That's 6 damage alone right there with another 6 to crack. Holy smokes. That's ridiculous. That is aggro on aggro, dude. If you get a Delny down, holy smokes. All right, I get to go first. Our hand looks definitely keepable. Don't mind if I do. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. I like that we're going first, that's for sure. Red, black, Mentor, hopefully it doesn't die. I really think where Delny thrives here, where maybe I didn't think about it being as good as it is the fact that we can get our attacks through against really big bodies. I think that's so good, man. That might be the most underrated thing about it, which is pretty awesome. Analyst. That stinks. That stinks. Okay. Well, that makes things impossible because its power is not 2 or greater, but it's got a huge body. That's tough, man. All right. Human. No attacks. They have a Vine Lasher. We know what they're up to, right? They're obviously going to try to flood the graveyard with a ton of lands. Try to pop a big analyst, and that'll be that, right? Vine Lasher down. Offspring, sure. Double Bat. Ooh, double Bat. That will allow us to get the attacks over the top to start creating some damage too for the Mentor, so I'll take it. Extra lands per turn, I don't really care. I'll take these push and pulls, man. No push, no pull. Let's go. They've got a really good board state against us because it's a lot of, you know, low power, high toughness type things that we can't get through, so unfortunate. But the good news is we're about to start going crazy with the ability to deal damage with the bat, and that's going to unlock the Mentor, hopefully finding Rock Callers, hopefully finding Vine Lashers. We know this is coming, right? And then they get to play an extra land. Oh, they just want to crack this right away, huh? A couple Fabled Passages in a forest. That is going to hurt. I won't lie. That is going to hurt. All right, first things first. Over the top. Gain some life, deal some damage. All right, let's double up on the Mentor now. Let's see what we get here. I'm really hoping for a Vine Lasher. Gecko's good. I'll take the Gecko because we've dealt damage, so we're going to get the excess mana, which, by the way, is extra mana. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so first things first, Gecko. And it's going to give us 4 mana when it comes into the battlefield, not just a 2. Which will allow us to play a Vine Lasher with the Offspring. And we'll get a Warlock. We can discard some cards from their hand of our choice. Yeah, this is going to get crazy. I'm sorry, brother. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. When you're looking down the barrel of a Delny, we definitely could still lose this game. We're at 19 right now, but we're about to take a lot of damage from these Vine Lashers when they reanimate all of these lands. Choose an online card, discard, otherwise they discard a land. Oh, come on. That's gonna get to the battlefield. I'd rather them have to cast this, right? So I have to choose it? That's crazy. All right. That's crazy. Even if I don't want to choose it, I have to, huh? Here's all the lands. This is gonna hurt. Pretty good card to have there for the discard effects. So 2, 4 more damage. We're going to 9. Going to 9. I do need this card to stay alive and the bat to deal the damage. So I'll probably block with the Gecko here. The Gecko's the least valuable card here. This one too can go. I mean, at least we know what they've got, right? But they get to draw 1 card here. See if it's a good one. Hopefully it's another land or something. Who knows? All right, what's the 1 card that's left over here? Come on, don't be anything crazy. Go straight to the attack step. That's a good sign. All right, so can we win the game here somehow, some way? I don't think so. We definitely go straight to the attack step, right? We're not missing anything here. All right, so we go to the attack step. This goes over the top. These are the only things that can block. So we send this in, send this in. That'll do. All right, wish me luck, guys. We need a lot of help here. I think that card in their hand is land. Vine Lasher's good. What are the odds we miss a land drop though, man? Come on, land drop, land drop, land drop, land drop. A big land drop. Oh my goodness. GG's, I think. How much damage is this? How much damage is this actually? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, it's definitely GG's. It's definitely GG's, man. They give us a nice... Yeah, these are gonna hurt really, really bad. Oh, man. How about another... What is it? 6, 7 damage? Oh, my gosh. I should have got a black source. It doesn't matter, though. It's a good games. These double Vine Lashers, man, are outrageous, dude. This might be the most broken landfall combo ever. You pair those with Delny? Sheesh, man. Holy cow. All right, we get a game without a Delny, but I have ways to draw cards, so we got to keep this one, and hopefully it'll be enough, man. There's no one drop here, so... Oh, well, that changes things. Let's choose... Let's choose... that. Uh-oh, yeah, we might be in trouble here, guys. This is not a great matchup. We get a Delny. Oh my gosh, that's good. That's really good. And they have a couple of get lost. Yeah, that's gonna kill the bat. You know, what can you do? It's gonna do its thing. Let's see what happens. Get lost. They attack in. They gain life. This goes to another level. I mean, they're gonna kill it anyways, right? Do we... No, because then they're just going to bring it back with the additional mana, right? Let's force them to get rid of some of these kill spells. I think forcing them into using these and using mana is key here. All right. Are they going to let us get some damage here? Really? Thank you? I guess, yeah, thank you very much. All right, so we'll get this guy in. Let's unload a little bit here. Let's unload our hand a bit. Don't mind if I do, man. Thank you. Much appreciated. All right, so we gonna get lost on the bat now? Sure do. Little late. Alright, so if we get a white source here for the Delny, I think we're just gonna be too late though is the thing, right? Like we're not gonna be able to really get much going here because they're just too aggressive, too big, too strong. I guess we chump this. We gotta try to stay alive, so chump that. It's possible, man. We might be okay. I don't know. But we're definitely gonna offspring this. That should stop them from attacking in with these flyers willy-nilly, right? It's kind of nice, but then this bat can just bring stuff back for 2 mana. Is it just creatures, right? Return target non-land permanent. Yeah, it's got to be a permanent. They do send everybody. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep trying to save myself as much life as possible here. We're almost there, guys. Oh, really? Okay, they get it right back. No problems. Like it never left. Let's see how they scry here. 1 to the top. It's a bummer. All right, we get a Gecko. A Vine Lasher. Let's go. That's big with the Delny. Do we go Delny right now? Okay, I'm trying to think here. Thinking. Yeah, I think what we do, let's go Delny. Let's go Delny here. This can no longer block, so we send in this for damage, right? Right. I think this is the best thing we can do. I don't think they're gonna block with their 1/1, right? No way, really? This turn would have been really good if they didn't block. Okay, good. All right, sweet. So they don't block. Okay, well, actually, I misjudged how I was gonna do this. All right, never mind. That's okay. I was trying to get the extra damage off the Vine Lasher, but we're not gonna get it. I forgot I need the red source here as well. So we get this in, we get 4 mana, which we get to unload our entire hand, which was the whole plan, but I thought there was a way I'd be able to drop the Fabled Passage there. I definitely miscalculated. All right, here we go. And we stay alive. One more turn. One more turn, please. Let us have one more turn. Nope, they dealt themselves damage, which means the channeler goes over the top. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that's more than enough. I mean, it was just a really bad matchup, to be honest. I'm surprised we stayed alive as long as we did, to be completely honest. But, yeah. Another game with Delny, though. We still haven't missed a game without Delny, so that's good. All right, I really got to figure out the order of operations on how to play this build. Okay, the opponent's number 25 right now. That doesn't seem good. We're playing a fun deck, man. We didn't need to go up against number 25 right now. Man, this game's tripping. Of course, it's going to be control too, which is not good. Yeah, I don't know if we can beat a deck that's running a bunch of temporary lockdowns and whatnot, but we'll see. I definitely think it's about time we use our bat to go take a look, though. Let's see what happens when we attack here, because there's a good chance they could be running a No More Lies. They don't kill the claw, which I didn't expect them to be honest. Is it No More Lies? It sure is. Phantom Interference, might as well be, right? All right. Moment of Truth. A card for a card here, but they get to do a little bit of sorting here. They throw away a counter spell, they find a land. Is it temporary lockdown time or what? I mean, do I just pump this thing up or do I go Rock Collar here? I feel like if I pump this up, gosh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the right call is here. I really feel like temporary lockdown is definitely the next play for the opponent here. That's a good find. That's a good find. It can't be countered. Uh-oh, can't be countered. Can't be hit with temporary lockdown either. All right, let's go. That's big. All right, bang, 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 bang. And then we hit him for 2. That's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. We got to kill him before the sunfall hits. That's the key. That's fine. That comes in tapped. I'm guessing you're going to try to soul partition my Delny here. Interesting. Okay, that's not good. Because they're gonna do it on combat here, which means what do we want to play in its place? Because it's gonna get hit with this. We're gonna not get as much through here. What's the best way we can maximize right now? I think it's to play this pre-combat because we want to get this, you know, as much power as possible. There it is, soul partition. That's fine. Oh, that only cost 1 because of this. That's not good. And do we want to do another rock collar to get this to 3, or do we want to just swing as is? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage max. I kind of want to hit a land drop and then try to get a Vine Lasher out, but then the Sunfall's potentially coming our way. All right, let's just go ahead and hit him here. I'm trying to play this as good as possible here because the opponent is in a really strong position number-wise, and I'm just not trying to make too many mistakes here. All right, that's not bad. I mean, we'll take it. We are basically asking, though, to be swept by that Sunfall, but then again, if the opponent runs a Sunfall, they're taking out their own Jhin here, but that doesn't matter. They're fine. They're just gonna counter and say go. If they plan on using those for defense, I'm very happy. Okay, they don't. They're going straight face smash on this one. 1 card in hand, and they drop down. Oh, let's go, dude. That should do it. That should do it. Let's go. We get down to Delny. Get down to Vine Lasher. GG's. Number 25 on the ladder, and we beat him with our stupid lizard deck. Oh my god, that's crazy. We have 0 business beating an opponent like that. Man, that was as dumb as they go, man. Holy cow. This hand's good. I'm trying to figure out how I want to play it. It feels like Vine Lasher goes down on 1, even though we lose some value on the Delny later. We'll sort that out as we go. Now, if we play this, deal damage, the Gecko comes in, we get 2 mana. I'm hoping we can find another 2-drop. Oh, what a perfect little 2-drop, man. And we're up against this token deck that I've seen a million times now, where they're gonna build a bunch of walls, draw a bunch of cards, and if that's the case, so be it. We'll just passively, you know, eat them up here. Passively, we will cook them, my friends. That's fine. I think we go human here, right? Gotta go human here. Alright, just don't have the temporary lockdown. Please. Please don't have the temporary lockdown. Man, I'm shocked we haven't seen a temporary lockdown yet. If they invest mana into that, that's big. That's good. They might have missed a land drop. You love to see it. Things are about to get mad interesting when we drop down a Thought Stalker. All right, we get to go ahead and take a look at their hand. Any card of our choice. I know I could have dropped a Vine Lasher there and dealt a boatload of damage, but I don't think that's really necessary here. I think we stick to the Warlock here. We attack in for 4 more damage. I think dealing with whatever's in their hand has got to be the most important thing here for sure. Sure. Vine Lasher's not bad. All right, we'll play a solo Vine Lasher. We're not going to offspring this one. We have 1 more in hand we can offspring. We've got to get this in. Gotta get this in. Let me see that hand. Oh no. That's gotta go. And we just gotta hope they don't find a land. Oh my gosh, no land. No land. No land, no land. Let's go, dude. Oh, baby, GG's. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited because it's this easy, guys. It's just this easy. Come on, Delny. Let's show them how we do things around here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom! Oh, land off the top couldn't have been any better. Oh my gosh, so good, dude. We're beating actually some really good decks. I didn't think this was gonna happen. I really didn't. I really didn't. Oh man, I am I'm very happy right now. This is crazy. I didn't expect these kind of results. I thought for sure we would have like at least one more loss by now, if not two. I honestly didn't think this was even gonna be a video. I put it together with the idea and I'm like, you know what, this could be really freaking cool. And then I'm like, is it gonna work? And then here we are. All right, the opponent immediately burns out the Vine Lasher. No bueno on that one. Vine Lasher number 2. It's not what we thought it was. I thought it was mono red, but not the case. We go and try to find a red source here. 3 Vine Lashers is a really good top deck. I mean, gotta say, you know, luck is luck, and here we are getting lucky. How many kill spells though are we gonna run into? That's the big question, right? A Forge. Who's gonna kill who faster here? Is it Boros tokens? They just happen to have a couple burn spells in hand or what? I like this here on 3. I don't know if it's the right call. I'd like to get a mentor down, but it's too easy to burn out. This will at least require the opponent to have another lightning helix, something like that, you know? All right, the opponent's tapped out. I feel pretty good blocking this. They could have just drawn a red source off of that though. Let's see. They sure did. Are we dead here? This is Boros tokens though. In my opinion, I posted a video about this yesterday. Probably the best deck in standard right now. So I'm not expecting to win this, but I'd like to. I'd really like to. Delny is fantastic. Why don't we take a look at their hand maybe first with this? I don't know. It feels like this is a must. But then Sunfall, it's about time for that Sunfall, right? So it's like, yeah, I feel like this has got to be the play here. Gosh, this feels so weak, but I need to get rid of the sweepers and stuff. Yeah, we'll take this. Do we drop another Vine Lasher here? I don't think so. I'd rather Offspring it with the Delny on the field. Another Forge. Not electing to cast these, but I mean, finding another red source off the top isn't exactly the hardest thing to do in the world here. They do find a red source, but it's a tap land. They go level 2. The Mentor's good. The Mentor's very good. We could find another land for the Delny here. Might have to be the move. That is, in fact, going to be the move. Let's go ahead and attack. Got the land. A bat is kind of cool, but not going to cut it. We really want to get the Delny down, like, ASAP. Let's choose Lizard. I mean, it's pretty obvious that if there's going to be a kill spell being used here or a burn spell, it's going to be on the Delny. Gosh, I don't think we can win this one, guys. It's a bummer. It's a bummer, but I think that's a wrap. Ooh, a squee. I never thought I'd see a squee here. All right, that's going to hurt. gonna hurt real bad. And then the auger is gonna hurt us as well. Yeah, there's no recovering from this one. I mean, had we gotten some life gain early on with our squirrel, maybe some potential there, but let's attack, see what happens. All right, we get our rock collar, the card I was just asking for. Let's get this down first. Let's get down the rock collar. Let's get down. This has a chump blocker. This has a chump blocker. We'll do everything we can here and try to stay alive, but I don't think it's possible. They have the lightning strike. Yeah, I forgot. I didn't even look up to see they had the lightning strike in hand here. So that's gonna go straight to face here for the win, and that'll do it. If this rock collar had come down a little bit sooner, it probably would have just died to these lightning helixes or whatever, but you know, you never know. They want to go out in the flashy way though with the double tokens. Not bad. I like their build. It's definitely more of an overkill for sure. There's some cards like Mondraka that I don't think it needs, but still, Boros tokens, very, very good, man. Everybody's running it in different ways, and it's very powerful. Very powerful. That'll do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed today's deck listing video. This one was a fun one, I will say. This was really, really fun, man. Lizards. I've always wanted to touch on lizards because everyone keeps asking me to play them, but I didn't want to play the same old lizards everyone else is doing. So we added Delny. And it was a really good spice to the deck here. I will say if you don't find Delny, you're probably in a lot of trouble because, I mean, the deck does do things, it gets going, but once the opponent either plays bigger threats out on the field or, you know, runs sweepers, you're kind of in trouble. But Delny helps a lot with mitigating a lot of those pressures and issues. But yeah, I don't know why it won as many times as it did, but it did. So enjoy, and yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. We will be live tonight here on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. Hit the notification bell so you're notified when we go live on this channel. We're going to be streaming, probably just grinding some Mythic ladder. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. And huge thank you to the Mardu Mob. If you guys don't know, the Mardu Mob is the membership program on the channel. So huge shout out to you guys for help supporting me monetarily every single month. That means a lot to me. So thank you very, very much. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, that does it for me, man. We'll see you guys on the next video or tonight on the live stream. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.